Like, is this a customer service or is it a chat room? You're just gonna hang the phone. So you just feel like, you know, they have to, if they say they are customer service, when somebody call them, you don't know why the person are calling you. Besides, we are using your SIM card, so you're just gonna try to attend to us. You don't know why we are calling you. So I think they should try and do something. If they are tired, then they should have somebody else to take care of the business.
So do you think the money that you're paying to get these services, do you think the services is worth your money?
I don't think so, because if I'm paying the money, I expect you, when I call you to inquire about something, I expect you to just give me what I want. Not to call you like 8 minutes, nobody is picking the call. It just seems like nobody is inside the room. So I just don't understand. That is not too good.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What's your name, sorry?
Miss Gas, fine.
Okay, we're doing an interview today regarding customer service in the Gambia.
Okay.
What is your take? What encounters have you had in the past?
Well, really, I think it's changing, but there are a lot of things that need to change. I'm in the same line of business as well. I do customer service every day. But you will bump in some restaurant or the bank, I think they just don't feel confident about themselves and they don't know what they're doing exactly. But I think delivering a very good customer service will bring you more money, more customers, and I think it really is about time it has to change.
The funny thing is, most of the girls in the banks and GSM companies, they're so beautiful, they're really nice, but they don't smile. What's the problem? Is it confidence problem, you think?
Yes, they don't have confidence in themselves. It doesn't matter how you look like. As long as you're clean, just have that nice smile. It doesn't matter.
So you think there's room for improvement?
There is. There is.
Thanks for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nanga def?
Mike.
Nanga mo tuda?
Usman.
Usman.
Yeah.
Usman, lan nga feel about customer service si Gambia bi fii?
Si Gambia bi fii ñu ne am tolof yu du jee si wàllum suñ crédit yi. Léegi dañoo call customer care sa daleen explain suñ problème sax. Waaye duñu dee dara wax dara lu make sense. Ñu wax ne ñun loolu ñoom mënuñoo interfere si suñ crédit yi.
So foog nga yow foog nga ne xaalis bi nga nekk di jox ñoom business yi foog nga ne yow service bi nga nekk di am return foog nga ne sa xaalis bi is worth it ndax.
Non suma baax bi kay moom dama ko dee dugal noonu rek seet ne suma soxla si nekk. Because man si service GSM operateur bu ma joxeen man suma contact si leen nekk so mënuma ci.
Basically yow danga si nekk ngir ñàkk si pexe.
Waaw ñàkk si pexe kontaanuma si nag.
Baax na Ousmane jërëjëf. You've heard what they said. Change is definitely what we need in the customer service sector in the Gambia. Back to you, Fatu.
Well, thank you very much, Ramatullah. I could hear people talked about confidence. I've always said confidence and self-esteem, these are two very important things. You can be the most beautiful woman in the world, but if you don't have self-esteem and you don't have confidence, then that's a big problem. Because sometimes you'll walk into a bank and then people will start avoiding you. You don't know why. And then they're like, hey, mistake. You see, this Angale is not ours. The Angale is not ours. Me, if I feel I don't want to speak Angale to you, I speak Wolof to you. Or I speak Mandinka to you. Confidence is what we're talking about. What's your take on that?
Absolutely. Yes, let me reflect on some of the excerpts. Naturally, if a customer is complaining, people tend to take it referring to them personally. You see, the customer does not have business with you. In fact, what is happening is you were just part of the line, but all complaints are referred to the institution you are working for.
It's not you personally.
It's not you personally. So you see, there is always a tendency for us reacting negatively whilst a customer is complaining. Yeah. And you see, the customer has the right to complain. It is a way of relieving his inner turmoil. There is a problem because the customer was coming to you with expectations. And if you perform substandardly, of course, you are likely going to arouse anger. And if that happens, I don't think the customer is referring to you. So coming back to what we're saying, self-confidence, self-esteem, it all boils down to institutions selecting people who are well-trained, who are knowledgeable, who are extroverts, who are very assertive, who would smile to customers when they come in, who will greet customers when they come into your institution, who will be cheerful, who will be smiling, who will be cracking jokes with you. These are sort of people we need. But for some reason, sometimes we tend to see, this person knows what she or he does, and period.
Yeah.
That's not the end of it.
Yeah.
You see, I think the customer, as he said, they come to you, they patronize you. It's a favor, it's a privilege, and they are giving you value for money. When they are paying for the service, there are expectations.
But we have a lot, there's a whole lot of beautiful, talented, intelligent Gambians. Don't they get hired?
Well, sometimes yes, sometimes some of them are hidden. You see, if I think I can do something, and I think I can do it well, I will sell my service. You don't need to wait to be hired. If you think this is a profession and this is a job that you really can do, sell your services.
Well, sometimes I think some of them, like I will hear conversations from some of them, and what they say, it's because here people get so intimidated. You work with somebody and you're very hardworking and you know your job, they get threatened and intimidated.
In fact,
maybe that's one reason why people don't like to show what they can do.
In fact, Fatu, I will tell you, whatever you say, I can link it to 1 or 2 or 3 professors' research.
Yeah.
There is somebody I know who wrote something very excellent. And what he said is, you do not expect the value of your customer service to exceed the quality of your staff.
Okay.
No.
Exactly.
The quality of staff must be looked into. And sometimes the quality of staff goes down simply because senior persons, sometimes senior persons don't treat them well.
Yeah, because they're scared.
Intimidation you're talking about.
They'll be like, so take my job.
So if you are not being treated well, sometimes it boils down to your quality.
Yeah.
And that would naturally affect your service delivery. Like if I come in the morning and my boss calls me into his or her office and pours all sorts of words on me, you don't expect me to go out and serve Ramatullah well, because my day has already been spoiled. So if I come with that fearful mind at work, or if I feel I am not very comfortable, I would not perform well. Different from a boss who would come very cheerful in the morning. Oh, Fatu, how are you? Ramatullah, how are you doing? I didn't see you last night. I said you should come to... Oh, okay, come and see me. I hope you don't have a problem. That's the sort of interaction we want within an institution. And it boils down to the type of service we give out to our customers. So intimidation does not have any room in such institutions. And I will tell you, that professor is very right when she said you don't expect the quality of your customer service to exceed the quality of your staff. No, it cannot be. It is your quality of staff that will dictate the quality of customer service they give out.
Yeah, but that's why when you look at these things, I say to myself that the future is very clear, because education is very important.
Absolutely.
If somebody is educated and they have confidence, they're not threatened or intimidated.
Absolutely.
Because they know that what they can do. So, like we mentioned, training. Do you do frequent trainings? Because the people who were talking here mentioned GSM providers, service providers, and they also talked about banks.
Yes. I will tell you, Fatu, that most banks and even most GSM companies are embarking on a lot of training, and I would still want to urge some of them to continue on that, because education is a key, and education is quite helpful in such situations. We have people like Silla Konate today. I was talking to him in the morning of MDI. We have people like Habib Drame, I know, and my former boss, Binta Jane, running, there is a company, consultancy company she is running, Excel company or whatever, consultant. You know, these are people who have experience. She has worked in big banks here, and she has the experience. She can, of course, provide such training. So I think developing the staff we have is very important in promoting good customer service within our institutions.
Yeah, and we have a whole lot of text messages. telling us about, the show is very educative. Your outfit is nice. Thank you very much. It is provided by Trezor, The Closet and Beyond. They do my outfits. And we have a whole lot of messages.